Hello, friends and lovers. Welcome back to Hades 2. It's time for an aspect of Charon for the axe, so it's going to be big cast damage. We're going to start with Apollo's Keepsake to get Lucid Gain. Free infinite magic, I guess, in a sense. You know, I'll probably mess it up from time to time. I figure we do it speed-runny style here. So I do have the levers on because we will be using White Antler for the final zone, is the premise, at least. We got a normal fear set up since we're going to the underworld. We have Shadow on, makes that first mini-boss a little bit easier. Let's re-roll it and get started, and we'll talk about it as we go. I make no promises on how great this will be in terms of, like, a time or anything, but I shall do my best. We need Lucid Gain to begin our bodies. Yep. Nice try there, buddy. Trying to tempt me with these other boons. Nice try indeed. The big things that we want here are Geyser Spout from Poseidon, so we're definitely hoping to get Poseidon in here very early, very quickly. We'll accept Hermes here for sure. Chaos is definitely worth grabbing here, I'm going to go ahead and say. Okay, I was a little early on that one. Little rusty here. I'm not certain what the exact meta is. So Winter Circle does not help us at all here, unfortunately. Stutter Step. Mean Streak. I'm willing to roll this once to see if we can get a Racing Thoughts here or something. Yeah, that way you just channel your Omega Special a little bit quicker. Yeah, we're not really interested in palming Lucid Gain too much anyway. Geyser Spout is a big thing. A decent cast boon. There's really a lot of possibilities. That's pretty painful, huh? Higher rarity. 4 encounters, though. It won't last till the boss. That's the main thing. It's not super helpful. We really want cast damage, if possible. It is not possible, apparently. I'll just take max health here, because the other ones kind of don't help, I would say, and just actively hurt us. Whereas this should be fine, quote-unquote. Whatever, Chaos. Oh, nice. We got Artemis. That's very good. So, when it comes to speedrunning Hades 1 or 2, it's more important to just get chambers where the timer's paused. Such as Artemis chambers here. Or Chaos Gates, or shops, you know, all those things, basically. After you dash, your Omega moves deal more damage for 2 seconds. Easy shot, maybe someday. Shadow Pounce sounds pretty good for us, though. I'm going to take Arachne. Again, pausing the timer is most important here. We might be accidentally skipping the mini-boss, though, at this rate. Can't really complain, though. Do I take the cast damage? We didn't get cast damage. Okay, then we shall take Channel Faster, which is pretty good. We are skipping the mini-boss, I'm afraid. That's not necessarily correct, I'll admit. But all these chambers have the timer paused. Okay, I think I like Aphrodite's cast for this build. Nice, we got Raptor Ring right away. Aphrodite's just a good god to have in general here. We can definitely do the hammer now. There's one very good hammer, and the rest are kind of just whatever, I would say. Ooh, that channel speed's looking pretty sexy now. Now, we're mostly looking for origination, and again, we really need Poseidon. If he wants to rear himself. Rear himself? Oh, we got it. Giga Cleaver. Your Omega Special fires 2 times succession, but uses plus 15 magic. This is where it gets a little bit more difficult to use, I'll admit, though. Okay, we can still get a Fountain Room, too, in terms of free chambers. Okay. Come here, buddy. So, you can actually drop a cast right after the... You use your Omega Special when you have Giga Cleaver, and you can burst 2 casts that way. I guess it doesn't really matter which order we take here at this rate. It's kind of hard to get it in time, though, I'll admit. And the faster your channel speed, the more difficult it's going to be. Okay, we do not want a trial, I'm afraid. Trials cannot be fountain rooms is the main thing. Unfortunately, we didn't get a fountain room here, but trials also just tend to last longer. Enemies spawn in more slowly. There's more enemies, tougher enemies, etc. I know it would increase our power a lot, but chances are you can get a decent build without having to go out of your way. You can get enough damage, typically. No Selene. We're going over here. Oh, good time, actually, I would argue. Decent time all around. I think we just go ahead and palm the cast again. Very nice. Ares is actually good here. Origination special. Ooh, tough choice. You might not do mutual destruction. It can be good. It is kind of good. Really want is special, though. It's not going to be cut above. Oh, it's so good. Seeing as mutual destruction won't really help us in the final zone when we have White Antler on is the problem. So he is our third god here. No Poseidon on his way yet. I'm using Hecuba, which is interesting. Probably should have swapped the Rocky. Mutual destruction. Oh, it's a tough choice. I don't know. There's a large part of me that kind of just wants the special, I think. And I'm not certain mutual destruction is going to do a ton for us. Feels so bad to roll away from it. Okay, I'm just going to take it. You can't really regret this, is the thing. Whereas you could regret rolling there pretty badly, right? Okay, honey. Kind of messed that up a little bit. Just a touch, a tickle. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, that was really close. 5, 6, 7. Okay, good enough. Try to get in there. Come on. Probably going to be you, right? Yeah, it is. There goes my armor, unfortunately. So we lost the channel speed now. 217 is a fine time, though, I would argue. I passed the test. This game is definitely, in terms of speedrunning, like I said, it's about getting free chambers, therefore a lot more about the RNG of that and trying your best to maximize the uses of that. So we're gonna go for the fig leaf again. We really want Poseidon. It's possible that it's worth more here to go for Poseidon than the fig leaf, but I don't know. Skip as many chambers as possible. That's nice. Definitely don't want to sell anything here. Poseidon's keepsake, huh? No, you really... Because you got to use the fig leaf at some point, so you might as well use it now. It's possibly the kind of run that you just reset if you don't get Poseidon early on. I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Like, we kind of have enough damage, right? Oh, there we go. Got a little confused there. It's been a while since I used the fig leaf here. Okay, let's go this way. You probably don't want it in the first chamber of the zone. Ooh, very nice combat, though, there. No, ooh, Zeus. If we take Zeus here, though, the problem is that we will never get Poseidon, potentially. Potentially. Ooh, tough choice. If we use Poseidon's keepsake in the next zone, it does mean we don't get to use Athena's keepsake, which can help you save a little bit of time. That's tough, huh? That's really tough. His special is pretty good. Blitz damage is just nice, and it applies origination. We don't need max magic, at least in theory. All right, let's just do it and just assume that we have to use Poseidon's keepsake in the next zone, shall we? Without Hef, going White Antler could be a mistake. To say the least. We do have double frenzy on, you know? Please, just give me the special, honey. Jeez Louise. Just take what you can get here. One of these doors might have been the shop, sadly, but you can't really roll it. Okay, please. I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know this mini-boss very well. He kind of tore me up. Oh, man. Damage from your Omega moves immediately activates Blitz, and it makes them stronger. Sagshock is not very useful here, I would argue. Is Arc Flash actually okay here? I'm not so sure, but... Yeah, we might not be able to... Without Hef, I'm not so certain we can actually do White Antler. It's just... not really something that you should do. Wait, oh. It's far too risky, especially for a random YouTube video that I'm making, and I'm clearly not going for the world record here. It was one of those things, I'd do it if we had Hef and some boons from him. That's probably worth it. Ooh, nice. We still got Narcissus, but we almost certainly missed the mid shop. 2 rolls. No? Maybe? 100 monies? I don't know, actually. Okay. No fountain or anything here, unfortunately for ourselves. Okay. Where are you, dudes? Come on, blast them. Ugh. There are the exits. Do we care that much about more Hermes? We got racing thoughts. There's some other things. Could we have gotten success rate? We could. Because we have mutual destruction. And it's normally an extremely good boon. Romantic spark? No. Secret crush? No. Show me none of these, please. Roll it again. Ooh, still got nothing. Nothing. I'm just gonna fill a slot then, I suppose. Don't need that stuff. Yikes. 346 is pretty cool, though. It's a nice time, actually. Weirdly. Alright, we gotta try to kill her as quickly as possible here. We missed, unfortunately. Okay, wait a second. Start charging now. Okay, not bad. Not yet. A little early, maybe? Aha, there we go. Not bad at all. Well, unfortunately, Jetty got away early on, but what can you do? What can you do? Kind of just got a face tank there. It's safe to say this is not going the way of White Antler, judging from all the damage I took there, right? So again, ideally you'd take Athena here. So I have a special, right? So this doesn't do anything really. I only have 4 rolls here. And so the number 1 goal is just to get Geyser Spout now for that increased Omega cast damage. You cannot get Geyser Spout offered if you do not have a cast boon, number 1. Number 2... Oh, nice. What's number 2 here? There's certain things that will lock you out from being able to get it. Like, you can't get Meat Grinder with it for whatever the reason. Just gonna accept that. Alright. Okay, not bad at all. Geyser Spout. Geyser Spout. Aha! I'll take it. No complaints here. Plus 200 base damage is amazing. Oh, no, I went the wrong way. Oh, no, that's going to be interesting. I wonder if this could even be good in a weird way, because we did get Nemesis, and it's only a 2 reward exit. Oh, that's actually quite interesting. So you'd normally want to fight the mini-boss there every time. Hello? And you're always going to get Echo after that. You don't really want to change that at all either. You could actually scout here. Okay, we see the other rewards. That's easy at least, huh? Could I go start the combat? I don't think I could. Let me see. Geyser Spout. Hell yeah. This will be interesting, though, because I think we're still going to get offered Echo after this. I think. Nice. Good combats, huh? But the mini-boss is just much faster, as you can imagine, than having to do all this. None of these really matter. Okay, so there's Echo. Echo pauses the timer, so you want to go that way. And I think this means I'm not fighting a mini-boss. So overall, I probably almost certainly lost time here. I get another palm or a boon from the previous night.
Please take care.
Volcanic Strike. Heroic. Uncanny Fortitude. Sure. Hey, Hef's in the pool now. Yeah, now we're stuck doing a 3-chamber thing here, unfortunately. Okay, so Sudden Cleaver, probably here. Would be the best hammer now for us. Hear the thing. Nothing's going to be over there. Not a very lucky chamber. It's just very large. Whoa, my friends. Okay. What do you got for us? More Geyser Spout. I think you do it. Am I actually going to make use of this Hef attack? Probably not. Okay, guys, please, if you could. So I'm getting ensnared here at the same time getting pummeled. Please, guys. It's safe to say I will never use this, or at least I really shouldn't. No, Aru. Oh man, I thought. Come on. Ugh. Jeez. Sudden Cleaver, yo, let's go. Melting Shredder, it's only for your regular special. So, preferably not.
Clear the way.
Woo. Okay. Just one massive mistake here, but that's okay, right? Nobody cares, right? Winner's Circle. I think that might make Aphrodite trigger faster. I wonder, actually. I'm not really sure. But maybe. Shall we find out? We'll goof around a little bit. Sure. Buy the armor too, I suppose. Shouldn't need the max magic, though. Okay, my dude. Okay, please. Very nice. Oh, man, I think I've created this issue here, kind of. Please kill it. I think our channel speed is kind of too fast now, so I can't get the double anymore from Giga Cleaver. I mean, everything's dying fast enough, so it's probably not that big of a deal. But yeah, it does seem to not be working. We channel it too fast, and the Omega specials come down too fast, I think. Or at least that's sort of what it feels like right now. I'm leaving. I'm out of here. At least we got our juicy Geyser Spout online. So this is not White Antler. If we're not doing White Antler, then Athena's probably decent here. Yeah, I'm going to die if I do White Antler. She does have, like, Mental Block, and she kind of pauses the timer, but only kind of. We're hoping to get an early Fig Leaf. Sacrificial boons, probably not. Okay.
Here goes.
You could also do the droplet here for move speed, channel speed.
Maintenance access.
It wouldn't be bad. It's a pretty good choice here. We're hoping the Fig Leaf triggers in chamber 1 because it's usually the longest chamber. So please, 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 please. 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 It did not trigger, sad day. Yeah, I simply cannot get the double anymore. Interesting, huh? We did get Athena here, at least. Which I guess might be an overall positive. Let's see. You could do Divine Dash. I don't think you care about Phalanx Shot. Mental Block does a little bit more damage, but I don't know. Divine Dash is just as good, practically. You really don't want to bother doing any extra chambers. You could take the Hades chamber without it being a big deal, really. It kind of depends. Like, I wouldn't even spend an extra half second. It's an extra door you have to walk to, in a sense. It's something to keep in mind. Okay. Whoop. And you just wouldn't want to minimize any and all necessary walks. Fig Leaf, hello, by the way. All right, come on, my skulls. Come on, kill him. There's more. Kill him. Okay. Hello? Fig Leaf? Dio, please? You didn't die there. That's annoying. There's gonna be more, isn't there? Oh, no, there wasn't. Okay, that's nice, actually. All right, but this time, Fig Leaf? Don't you dare. You scammed me! You scammed me! The Fig Leaf decided to just simply not trigger. You gotta be kidding me. It even shows that it still has a trigger left in the bottom left. Wow. The scam. The ultra scam. It's actually a quite low % chance of that happening here, if I recall correctly. Whoopsie, 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 whoopsie. Golly. What can you do, though, I guess? You win some, you lose some. We can try to get Shameless Attitude. Shatitude. Guess we're gonna do that.
Olympus, I accept this message.
Hello?
Let's do it.
I don't have Shatitude, right? No Shatitude. Okay, I guess I'm taking Heartbreaker.
I accept this gift.
Boink.
Quick dip.
8 minutes? Yeah. Can't remember what my PB is for this patch, honestly. It's all a blur now.
Refreshing.
I think we got a sub 6, though. At some point. Probably not the fastest weapon this patch, but it's decent. Even for the axe, I think Thanatos, Aspect of Than, actually has a pretty strong meta going for it, if I remember correctly. Okay, my friend. Let's see. Could I have done White Antler? Okay, apparently I did not drop my cast. I kind of just want to monitor. I probably would have been dead right there. No. Oh yeah, I would have been dead. Whoa. Man, you had to put it far away from me, huh? Really now? That was quite the combination, sir. Sir? I don't know why I put that there of all places. Oh. Oh. It's building up mutual destruction, obviously, here. Once again. Okay, this is the move you kind of hope for, because he takes forever to cast it and everything. He has to go to the center. Hey! Sub 9. You can't take the sub 9 away from me, baby. Oh, the meta for speedrunning now is Aspect of Medea and Moros, maybe? Is it still Moros, maybe? I'm not sure anymore. That's, but it's mostly Medea. Cast damage was Pog and off there. Omega Special was second. Blitz was, like, a little bit. Blitz was more of a avenue for origination, though, anyway. So that was sort of the main purpose, I suppose. But yeah, I still have a pretty good time with this aspect. It feels quite dangerous. Shadow Pounce is kind of an interesting boon that we had here. It's too bad we didn't get, like, everything you wanted, but yeah, Geyser Spout is sort of a big deal, for sure. Kind of surprised the Omega Special did that much. Relative to the cast damage, though, I will say. Yeah. It's interesting, considering how much we kind of pushed for cast damage. We still got a shocking amount of Omega Special damage here. Wonder if that means something. Load it out differently next time or something like that. Dive into it a little bit more. Omega Special spam only? Could be interesting. Could be interesting. Thank you all so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Like, comment, subscribe. If you got build ideas, let me know down below. And I shall see you in another video.